we'll go. Okay, go ahead. I just got to do 2.
Okay.
Second part.
Missing switch. More gaskets out. Ceilings all have some sort of. It's leaked before.
Okay, so is this a leak or not? This one.
I was up there. I did not see any leaking up there. It has been raining, but there are a few leaks in the roof. In fact, there's one right there that I didn't get. I know it. I saw one over on this side, and then I couldn't see it later on.
And is it leaking like right now?
No, but there's no. That's a screw hole where there's no screw anymore.
Oh, are we talking not in the house, but
outside the house?
Oh, okay. So he's talking about that.
Yeah.
There, it just showed up. See the little light coming through the metal?
Yeah.
Okay, so, but I was talking about this one.
Yeah, I know. I didn't see any water coming through when I was up in the attic.
Okay.
And it has been raining today, so I was specifically checking for that.
Okay, so far the house is dry.
Correct. But it hasn't. And your roof, you do need to do some maintenance. You have rust and stuff up there. You have a few pukas. You have one large puka because we'll show you that when we get out there. Again, with the switch, more moistures, more window threshold for the toilet in here. We also have shower pan, again with the staining taking place. The sink has no stopper on it. The toilet has a little broken handle to it. It still flushes, but it's got a broken handle. This is the GFCI protection, and that's good to go. And that's for this. So let's go. Did we cover this back? Yes, we did. So let's just continue on over here. And ready for walking? Okay, so this is the better angle if you wanted to see if you really wanted to see it go bad.
See what go bad?
The drip.
Okay.
So you can look up, and this used to be an inline water heater or some type of water heater right at this location. I think it was inline by the mounting holes. But you can see up there that the vent stack, which was being used, is dripping all over the place.
So do you extend just get a PVC pipe or something and have it come back down here?
No, that's a flue. That's a vent flue. This used to be a gas system.
Oh, so what's the best thing to do?
Rip that thing out and fix it. Fix the roof.
Oh, okay.
That's a leak.
Okay.
Fix the roof. This GFCI is not operational.
But the plug is. It works, but it's not. The GFI doesn't work.
Correct.
Okay.
Get this strapped on better.
Okay, it looks like the strap was on, but it broke.
Yeah, they're rusted through.
Okay.
This one is operational. And continuing, watch your step across your. You could really sidewalks. You could improve those. Your gas is kept right inside here, 2 little portable tanks, and that's no big deal. Go ahead and cover it. Go into the cover. Inside of this carport, we have various forms of wall damage. Keep an eye on. It's still standing. Keep an eye on the base of your post. They're going to rot. They're going to have more termite damage. They're going to need some TLC eventually, but you have you can park underneath there. No washing machine, and I actually wanted to get some hot water. Actually, I can turn that off. I'll check for that hot water later. GFCI is good right there. This panel, right here at the base, the conduit is damaged and needs to be corrected. The conduit pops up over at the main. The main is double tapped off at the 100 amp breaker. The 100 amp breaker is attached to the wires which go here, but these are not rated for 100 amps. I think that at some point, somebody came along and they made a change to this system by adding in this box. I don't believe this was the original box here. I think what had happened is that they tapped off, or they hired an electrician, because the tap in there is a professional looking tap. And it was done correctly. So they tapped off the 100 amps there, and they brought it over here for 30 amps so they could run a dryer. That's what I believe took place here. Then somebody went and added this. So by adding this, what they've done is they've added so much more of the ability for the electricity, they've added so much more capability to add more electricity to it that you can easily surpass these wires in amperage, because you have 100 amps over there. If you connected enough stuff to it, you could definitely outrun the wires that are here. So in this situation, what should have happened is that should have been 100 amp wires coming off the 100 amp tap, coming over here, tapping into this, and this also being 100 amps. That's what should have taken place. If you're only running this one thing, you're probably not going to have an issue, because you're protected by the 30 amps right here. But if you keep adding more, or if the possibility to add more is done here, you can then start to run into a problem with overheating wires that are underneath the ground.
So the way it is now, it's okay, but don't add anything because you're going to get in trouble.
No, the way it is now is not okay. But if you do nothing but only operate this, you should be fine.
That's what I mean. Yeah, if you're just going to run the dryer,
yeah,
you're
but I don't
okay.
want to say it's okay, because it's not okay.
It's not okay.
The way it's done is not okay.
Okay, it wasn't done properly, professionally. Except by the house, you said that line was.
It was professional at one time.
Okay.
Then somebody added this, and they messed it up.
They added the box.
I think so.
So the professional electrician probably just did that green plug right there to hook the dryer.
Right. Okay. You see, this is green, and that's green.
Right.
So we probably had one small box here running 30 amps maximum.
Right.
And they had a little tap off for a light.
Okay.
No big deal. But now they added the big box. And when they added the big box, they added the potential to put more in it.
Which is a temptation for someone to want to use
exactly.
more. And that's when it's going to get sketchy.
That's when it's going to be a problem.
Okay.
So.
But if she was to plug her dryer in there right now, when they moved in, it would be functional and okay. But if they tried to add anything to that box, then there might be a problem.
Right, but it's still wrong and it should be corrected.
Okay, because of that box being an afterthought.
Right.
Okay.
This is the thing where I say, I don't want to tell you it's good.
Yeah. And then it might not be.
No. I know it's wrong. It's wrong.
Well, okay, so Serena, if you understand, that box there that we're looking at was an after added, and this is what was put in professionally, was this thing here, this green thing here, and that green thing. But somebody decided to have a great idea and add the box here, and that's where it's getting wonky.
So, yeah. So, incorrect. Not going to blow up.
Okay.
At this time.
Okay, I don't know if the father does electric or not.
Okay. And fix your walls.
I thought, when I pulled up, I kind of thought this was kind of unpermitted. It looks more like a horse stall than it does a garage.
Yeah, you're right. It does look like a horse stall.
Yeah, because that little thing in there, a little alcove for somebody or something to go into.
A horse?
Well, or a pig or sheep, I don't know.
You only have cold water at this sink. And I think that covers it.
Okay. All right, so overall, just a summary.
Oh, also up in the attic.
Yeah.
I did mention that you had 20 amp wires melded with 15 amp wires, and you're not supposed to do that. Okay. The electrical mast. I think Eddie heard me chuckle I went up there. The strap. You can see how long your run is. It goes from there all the way out to the road, and that's a pretty long run. The mast has a stress relief wire installed on it, and it is not done right. So that should be
The stress relief wire?
yeah.
What is that? That back wire that's coming off the back of
the
it?
wire on the back.
Is it not tight enough,
No,
or
it's just wrong. It's just not done right. It needs to have clamps put on it. It broke at some point, and they just kind of
okay?
tied it up in a jimmy knot and
Okay,
said, oh, it's good,
so it
good."
needs more support wires then.
Right. Because,
Okay.
because what's going to happen, should that support wire give at this point, the mast is going to pull. And when the mast pulls, it's going to, one, hurt the mast, two, it's going to hurt your roof. And so then you're going to have a leak and possible damaged electrical masts. So.
Okay.
Fix your other things. Also I know we didn't get to shoot the other house with me in it. There was a lot of I know Eddie shot the place, and you can see that there's a lot of stuff in there. The things which I'm able to find here were much easier for me to find just because everything was open and I could poke and prod through everything and not worry about it willy-nilly. Over in the other house, it was a little bit more difficult to find stuff. And I'm sure there are some things that were hidden from my view because of the all the stuff that's in there. So what I'd like you to do is kind of take this house right here and kind of mesh it with that one over there. You can probably there'll probably be some things that happened over there also. So, but overall, for two houses, I guess if you're gonna rent one and stay in one, doing all right. You should be able to pay for mortgage. Physically, I think they're okay. They can use some upgrades and stuff, but overall, not doing too bad.
Okay. All right.
Too bad you're not here to answer the questions that you need to ask.
So you can get a hold of.
So yeah, you can call me up. However, if you need to get a hold of me, you need to get a hold of me this weekend.
Oh, that's right, because you're going on vacation.
I'm going on vacation, and I'm going to be out in the boonies. So, if you need me, this weekend is when you need to get a hold of me. And email, text, and phone calls.
The good thing about
them all.
But if it isn't, you don't have questions right away, but you have questions maybe after you moved in.
Oh yeah, you can still get a hold of me.
Yeah. So he could clarify. Even if you brought an electrician in, and the electrician wanted to talk to Jake, Jake would tell the electrician what this, because he keeps the reports in his files.
Yeah. In fact, I just yesterday, I had someone call me from over a decade ago.
Oh wow.
About a report that they wanted to know about, and so I was able to get in touch with them on that. Okay. And I was like, over a decade, boy, that's a long time.
Yeah.
They just wanted to, I guess, some clarification of stuff. So it was.
Okay.
And I was able to look at my report and tell them.
All right. Thank you, Jay.
All right. See you later.